Whenever Chinese retailer Pop Mart drops a new Labubu designer toy, it sells out within minutes.
I'm in the queue at 3:30 in the morning to get the limited edition ones.
It's sold out.
Insufficient stock.
Already?
Like reminiscing like your childhood.
Called Labubu. Oh, this is the main one that I actually wanted.
We've been seeing these really weird, kind of ugly, but kind of cute goblin dolls hanging off people's bags. And you're probably wondering, what the hell? What's going on?
What if I told you the hottest thing in fashion right now isn't a brand or a sneaker or even a designer? It's this creepy little creature with a sharp grin, giant ears and a cult following that spans from high fashion runways to underground toy collectors. Its name is Labubu, a mischievous monster child born from the imagination of Hong Kong artist Casing Lung, and it's quietly taken over the world of style, art and self-expression. But behind the cuteness is a strange darker side, one that taps into loneliness, folklore and childhood fears. So how did a weird little monster go from toy shelves to fashion statements? And why are Gen Z collectors, celebrities and even luxury brands obsessed? If your social media homepages are anything like mine, then you have probably been seeing Labubus everywhere. And I only recently understood a bit more about Labubus, and so I wanted to do a deep dive into this new phenomenon for any of you who were like me and were wondering what the hell is going on. So I'll break it all down for you, and be sure to stay until the end because we are going to also have a look at how this new fashion trend is impacting luxury and the high street. Labubu is a character created by Hong Kong based artist duo Casing Lung and How to Work. Originally introduced in art toy circles, Labubu has grown into a cult figure that blends whimsical charm with a slightly mischievous or airy aesthetic. It is a small goblin-like creature with large pointed ears, wide expressive eyes and a mischievous grin filled with sharp teeth. It often appears in a variety of costumes and poses, and its style mixes cute and creepy, evoking both innocence and mischief. Its creator Casing Lung first conceptualized Labubus as part of his whimsical dreamlike world of characters, and it became popular through designer toys produced by How to Work, a company specializing in collectible art figures. The initial audience for Labubu were art toy collectors and fans of vinyl figures, especially in Asia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan and mainland China. Casing Lung is known for drawing inspiration from fairy tales, childhood memories and the duality of innocence and darkness. And Labubu was created to represent a kind of mischievous spirit or forest creature from that imaginary world. Labubu's rise to popularity is quite colourful. It began in niche collectible toy markets. Limited edition releases, blind boxes and collaborations made them highly sought after.
Satisfying tear tab together. 3, 2, 1. Oh, heck yeah, that was smooth as butter. Okay, fingers crossed for either soy milk or the secret.
As demand grew, some rare Labubu figures began reselling for high prices, increasing the brand's prestige. There are a few different ways that you can get your hands on a Labubu, one of them being blind boxes. These are randomized collectible boxes that retail for anywhere between about $10 and $18 per box, and these usually include random, more popular Labubus, and the prices of these boxes can vary quite a lot depending on the region. There are also limited edition drops.
J22 buying my wife Labubu until she gets a secret rare.
And these can range from anywhere between about $40 and $120, and they usually involve some kind of fashion or artist collab and come in special packaging with themed designs. The other ways that you can get your hands on a Labubu include pop-up or event exclusives from the online official store and from resale markets, and the price of a Labubu can reach as much as $1,000 or more. There are a few pricing factors that influence the cost of a Labubu, one being the edition type. Standard blind boxes usually tend to be cheaper but do also have a chance of including high value figures. Limited collabs or event figures tend to have the highest pricing. Also, secret or chase figures are rare. There are usually one of these per 12 to 144 boxes, and the price spikes dramatically for these kinds of figures, especially on resale platforms. In China or Southeast Asia, blind boxes are closer to retail pricing, whereas in the US and Europe, imports, demand and shipping fees increase prices, especially on websites like Amazon or eBay. The toy's quirky yet charming design has appealed to both casual fans and influencers. People began posting pictures of their Labubu figures in various creative setups, sparking viral attention on platforms like Instagram, Little Red Book, and TikTok. And its rise in popularity amongst Gen Zers and in pop culture circles has naturally transitioned into fashion collaborations. Collaborations with Asian streetwear and lifestyle brands brought Labubu prints and characters into clothing, accessories, and even footwear. In June 2024, Labubu collaborated with Sacai and Carhartt. This was a capsule collection auctioned through Pharrell's Jupiter. The highlights of this collaboration included custom Labubu dolls in Carhartt gear, Sacai designed fashion, including leather jackets and hoodies, and a charity auction for underprivileged youth. This collaboration was endorsed by K-pop group 17. In April 2024, Labubu collaborated with Vans for a collaboration called the Forever Drop. This collaboration was released via StockX and included a Labubu Forever Monster vinyl figure, matching Vans apparel and accessories, and a collector-focused streetwear campaign. Labubu also collaborated with Coca-Cola for a winter series in 2024. Coca-Cola teamed up with Pop Mart to produce a blind box collection which featured winter holiday themes including scarves, Santa hats, and Coke branding. This collaboration was particularly popular amongst collectors and holiday shoppers. And over the last couple of years, Labubu has had a number of other collaborations, including a collaboration with One Piece and a collaboration with Pronounce at Milan's 2024 Autumn-Winter Fashion Week. This particular collab included plush Labubu and Zamomo characters dressed in Pronounce runway outfits with a theme of Wings of Fortune and Wings of Fantasy. This collaboration merged designer fashion with the collectible art toys. And this particular collaboration is not the first or the last time that we have seen Labubu featured alongside more luxury designer brands. I have been seeing Labubu charms hanging off of luxury bags over and over again more recently. And it definitely seems to be a trend that is picking up some pace. Similar to how Hello Kitty or Tokidoki entered fashion culture, Labubu represents a newer generation of collectible art entering the style world. Many toy collectors also consider fashion a form of self-expression, creating crossover markets. However, there is a subtle darkness behind the Labubu.
You know what actually has a dark side though? That's really popular right now? What? Labubus. They're kind of demonic.
With its wide, toothy grin, sharp beast-like teeth, and large dark eyes, the Labubu often appears in costumes like devils, skeletons, or ghosts, echoing horror folklore. Kai-Sing Lung has said his characters, including Labubu, reflect inner emotional states like loneliness, alienation, and the desire to be loved despite looking weird. And the Labubu is often interpreted as a symbol of misunderstood innocence, a little monster that just wants to be accepted. Labubu's aesthetic challenges norms of beauty and perfection, and some believe that it encourages them to embrace imperfections, weirdness, and emotional depth. Either way, it seems that fashion lovers and collectors alike have found a way to connect with the Labubu.
Everyone in the world has been obsessing over Labubus, and so have I. So I bought a ton of them.
And this connection has driven a almost cult-like following for the brand. Although you can pick up different fashion pieces featuring Labubu, the most common way that I have seen the Labubu featured are in bag charms, and I think this definitely speaks to the rise in popularity of bag charms. We've seen them have a resurgence in popularity. They've been featured on loads of different catwalks, including Coach and Miu Miu. And actually, as soon as I started seeing loads of Labubus, it reminded me of the Tamagotchi. And being a millennial myself, it's kind of almost nostalgic. I think it really is leaning on 90s, noughties nostalgia. And this summer, I think we will be seeing tons of plushies, collectibles, and toys emerging as weird nostalgic accessories. There have been tons of Labubu blind box unboxings popping up and massive Labubu hauls all across the internet, and even celebrities have been caught toting Labubu dolls on their handbags. Rihanna and Dua Lipa are among many stars who have showed off this strange fluffy creature on their keychains. TV star Olivia Attwood even had a Labubu themed birthday party. The rise in its popularity has also made the Labubu very hard to get your hands on.
Well, the white one just sold out.
There's no way. Oh, you're lying.
Oh my god.
It's a bag. Please. Got the white one. I got the white one.
That was so stressful.
The first 3 months of 2025 were very successful for the brand, and since opening stores in London and Manchester over the last 12 months, Labubu dolls have become cult collectibles amongst women and men of all ages. Wang Ning, founder of toy maker Pop Mart International Group, has joined the ranks of China's top 10 billionaires for the first time, as the company's Labubu dolls fly off the store shelves in Europe, Asia and the US. This makes the company's chairman and CEO the 10th richest man in China, with a net worth of 22.7 billion based on Pop Mart's stake. Last year, the company's revenue surged by 107% to 13 billion won, while profit attributable to owners of the company jumped by over 180% to 3.1 billion won. With a human-sized Labubu doll auctioned for a whopping 1.8 million won or $150 in Beijing in the early part of June 2025.
Now, this mint green Labubu is about 130 centimeters tall and said to be the only one in the world.
It seems that the Labubu dolls are on a fast-moving money-making trajectory. These dolls aren't really my vibe though, and so I don't think they're going to be anything that I pick up. But what do you guys think about it? And will you be adorning your bags with Labubu charms and other cute plushies? Do let me know what you think about the Labubu craze down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.